Hey there, this is Tyler with the Triad CW, and it's time to see what's trending. The time has come, Arrow fans, to say goodbye to a show that launched a universe. So, let's take a look back at the CW staple running since 2012, and then look to the future of what the Arrowverse might hold. Let's start at the beginning, all the way back to Season 1 and the introduction of Stephen Amell as Arrow. Introduced in October of 2012, Arrow debuted to millions of viewers on the CW. Upon its release, critics praised the series for its writing, characters, and overall execution, making it the highest-rated CW show in 5 years at the time. Many long-standing motifs and ideas were established early on, such as the much-loved salmon ladder that Oliver Queen uses to train with. So many Easter eggs and nods to comic book fans were planted that the series found its fan base early on with its mature treatment of the subject matter. Comic book fans of the Green Arrow were surprised and excited to watch their favorite hero come to life on TV. With the first season a runaway success, the CW greenlit a second season, as well as a spin-off series, The Flash. The second season of Arrow was the highest rated of them all, with a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. Frequently cited by fans and critics alike, it's a shining example of what you can do with television superheroes, and it solidified itself as something to be taken seriously. At the end of Season 1, Oliver Queen left Starling City. Season 2 starts off with his friends convincing him to return home and help with the mounting issues plaguing the city. Featuring friends and foes alike swarming around Oliver, is a striking season with high stakes that leaves him broke and jobless, with a brief hint at things to come. Season 3 of the series introduced some comic book fan favorites in the forms of allies and brand new enemies. We also get to see the start of a long-standing tradition of the annual crossover events, this time with The Flash. One of the new characters introduced in Season 3 is Ray Palmer, played by Superman alum Brandon Routh. When Ray purchases Oliver's family's company, it's just the beginning of problems for Oliver in Season 3. As Oliver struggles with these changes to his world, old threats in the form of Ra's al Ghul and General Shreve return, cleverly utilizing the flashback structure of the first 2 seasons to show Oliver stranded alone on an island for 5 years. A deadly pathogen first introduced through the corrupt General Shreve in a flashback is then acquired by Ra's al Ghul in the present. With Oliver ending this season on an uncharacteristically high note, this story is far from over. Leading into Season 4, it was believed that Oliver and Felicity had ridden off into the sunset together, but a powerful new threat forced them back into action. Coming back to his hometown leaves Oliver with a question: could he ever really leave this life behind? A new foe, Damien Dark, has a nuclear plan that only Arrow can stop, while old nemesis Malcolm Merlyn has taken over as the new Ra's al Ghul. During all this, the spin-off series Legends of Tomorrow is set up with Ray Palmer as the Atom and Sarah Lance as the White Canary. Season 5 of Arrow starts off with Oliver Queen getting elected mayor, and things just get stranger from there. With the Arrow team down to just 2 people, Oliver and Felicity, it becomes clear they can't do everything themselves. Recruiting a plethora of new heroes, Arrow leads them into the fray in Star City. The villain Prometheus terrorizes the town, and Oliver especially, tearing him down and forcing him to disband his new hero team. At the climax of this season, it looks as if everyone Oliver knows and loves has been killed by Prometheus. In the next season, Season 6, Oliver is forced into dealing with being the mayor, as well as joining forces with the FBI and a growing criminal organization he has to flush out. His former teammates even go so far as to create a rival team in Star City. With mounting odds against him, Oliver's only option is to then turn himself over to the FBI by admitting that he is the Green Arrow. This season ends with Oliver being arrested and sent to prison. Season 7 starts with Oliver fighting his way through the prison, with every inmate out for Green Arrow's blood. He's soon released from prison and gets thrust into some personal struggles that are some of the most dangerous situations he's ever had to face. Old criminal gang leader Diaz assembles a team to go after Oliver's friends and family. It's up to the Arrow team to put a stop to him, this time by joining up with the local police. Oliver's half-sister seeks to destroy Arrow's legacy and kills Diaz in the process. A series of flash forwards introduces us to Oliver's son and daughter in the future and how they tie into the later storyline, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Which brings us to the final season, Season 8, of this long-running superhero series. Arrow's last season culminates in a huge crossover event that spans all the Arrowverse shows known as the Crisis on Infinite Earths, including appearances from Batwoman, The Flash, Supergirl, Black Lightning, and the Legends of Tomorrow. It's a television event in size and scope that's never been attempted before. With the entirety of existence hanging in the balance, Oliver's swan song is one of family, loss, redemption, hope, and ultimately sacrifice. A truly fitting end for the hero. Such a sprawling story told over so many years won't soon be forgotten by fans. As the series that launched the television superhero golden age, the end of Arrow is the end of an era. But you can catch up on all your favorite superhero shows and episodes anytime you'd like on the TriadCW.com. This is Tyler for the Triad CW. I'll see you next time.